highlight our community in the youth sports space and talk about the real passion behind the sport, how it heals us and makes us the best players in the game. With the help of our athletes, our coaches, our parents, and the fans, let's get into it. Today's episode, we have a softball player. I'm so excited. And they're not from Bakersfield. They are also from not also because they're not from Delano. They're from Shafter. So super excited because you guys know I like when people come from out of the city. So I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hey, I'm Miranda. I go to Shafter High. I'm from Shafter. That's my community. I love them. I've been playing softball all my life. I've been a varsity softball player since my freshman year. I'm a multi-sport athlete. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Miranda, thank you for joining us.
Thank you
because
for
I know how
having me.
busy you are.
Yes.
So I know it took us a little while to get scheduling. So I'm so glad that you came out here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so happy. Wait, multi-sport? You gotta tell me because I only knew softball. So tell me what other sports.
I play soccer as well. So my season's just starting. I'm super excited. I've been playing since my sophomore year, and I've been on varsity since my sophomore year.
Since your sophomore?
Yeah.
Wow, girl, you dedicated. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
tell us a little bit about your softball career because you've been playing. Have you been playing all your life?
Oh yeah, that's my whole life.
Okay.
That's all I've known. I've been playing since I was 7. I just had my 17th birthday in October, so it's been 10 years.
Yeah, we're October babies. What day?
The 4th.
Oh, the 6th. See? Oh,
yeah. But I've been playing all my life since I was 7. I started at T-ball, and I've always watched because we played for the rec. Me and my friends. Yeah. We all kind of like grew up together, so it was like a given. Like we were all gonna play together, and I always watch like the older girls. I'm like, oh, I want to be just like them.
Aww.
And when I finally got the chance, I moved up and I started playing like Pony League and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. And then I got introduced to travel softball by one of my teammates that also did it. And I was like, I'll give this a shot. And I was not very good. Like, I'll tell you that. I was not very good.
What age was that? Like, when did you start playing travel ball?
Travel ball, I want to say it was like 8. Like,
okay. Oh, so you just started and then you were
started Pony League and they're like, hey, we have this.
Okay, you want to play travel?
We have this team. I think you'd be great. And I said, okay. And well, my dad he's always wanted me and my siblings to do sports. So he was like, all right, we'll give it a shot. And it stuck, and I've never looked back. That's it. That's my whole life. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I've been playing
games all the time.
Games all the time since I want to say August. I've had back-to-back tournaments every weekend, and I never complain. It's the best. I've got so many like good memories and experiences at all of my softball tournaments. Yeah. I love my team.
Oh, and that's another thing, right? Because you come from Shafter, and you guys are really, really tight. I know people from Shafter, and they're just like Shafter, and I'm like, that is so cool. You guys have such a tight community. So I'm guessing you play with a lot of those girls, and you've been playing with them.
Oh yeah, I have a picture. There's a picture of, I want to say like 3 of the girls that I play with to this day. We all played T-ball together, and all of the like during Pony, we all played against each other, not knowing that we would play later on, but like we were on the same teams. We did like the same like sports because Shafter's a small town, and every kid, I want to say every kid almost plays every sport that the rec offers. So I played soccer, softball. I tried basketball at one point, volleyball. Like I did as much as I could. Yeah. And well, everybody did the same. Like I know a couple of my friends did volleyball for the rec, did soccer, and yeah. But like everybody, we all like know each other. It's a small town, so most of my friends I've been playing with since I was little.
Oh, yeah. That's so good. Tell us a little bit about, I'm going to see if you know. I know, but tell the audience too a little bit about Pony, and because it's different, right? Yeah. The language is different, and a little bit in the softball world, in the Little League world, like it's different. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that on your perspective.
Well, for me, whenever I was playing Pony League, it wasn't as serious. It was more of a hobby, like for fun, pastime. And well, whenever I moved up from like t-ball and like coach's pitch to pony, it was like a completely different change. Like we had to pitch to each other. Like we actually had a player position, which was, I feel like, one of the best things that could happen, because if I didn't play pony, I wouldn't be where I'm at. But yeah, and that's where I kind of figured out what positions I wanted to play, what my strong suits were. And even though pony isn't really a hardcore, like we got to go all in.
Yep.
It's just a way for the younger girls to get like a feel for what like a travel team
is,
like a travel team, or like a big team is, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a couple teams, I want to say like 5 or 6 teams, and we all like, they play each other, and there's a big championship at the end. And yeah, I really liked doing pony league. And whenever I got the chance to move up to travel ball, that was like a completely different ball game. Like I moved up to travel ball, and girls were a lot bigger. I was really small. It's just like a whole different atmosphere. And I really loved it. Like the first day I was like, man, this is cool. Yeah. Because I got to meet a whole bunch of new people. My coaches, shout out my coaches. I loved my coaches so much. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, coaches, girls, like just in general, like tournaments are so much fun. And also like just meeting like the other teams. Like at the end of our travel season, we do a World Series type thing. And meeting the teams from there is super fun. And it's girls from all over like California, that
everywhere.
Same as me. We're all equal, and it's pretty fun. Like I really liked it. Yeah. And I've been playing travel since I was 8, and like I said, I never looked back. Like
never looked back. You were like, I
fell in love with it the first practice. And I wasn't very good.
It's okay. What were you playing when you were 8?
Whenever I was 8, I was second baseman.
Okay.
So I was short. I was tiny. Like I was super short.
Okay.
And my first travel ball practice, I showed up to practice in football cleats, football pants, and a big t-shirt, because I was playing pony league and I didn't know what to wear. So I was like, oh, this looks about the same, because I just wanted to fit in. So I wore that. So yeah, and
then you found out that wasn't.
Wasn't
it?
Real quick.
Wasn't it? Okay. You walked in, you were like, maybe I should have.
Yeah, maybe I should have opted for some leggings or something. Yeah. But yeah, I learned really quick. But I feel like I'm a fast learner, so like I picked up on everything really quick. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I stuck with softball for so long, because obviously it's not going to come natural. But I can pick up things really well, I feel. Yeah. So I picked up a bat and started hitting, and I was like, this is fun.
Okay. So what do you like most about it? Like your position now. What are you right now? What's your position?
Well, I would say I'm a utility player. Okay. But my main positions are all outfield and middle infield. Okay. So like second is short, and then left, right, and center. Okay. And I'm a pitcher.
You're a pitcher. Oh wow!
Yeah. She's just everywhere.
She's everywhere. Yeah, I'm like she's over here.
I would like to call myself a utility pitcher, or a utility player.
Yeah, they use you everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so at these events, like, because you're going to showcase too, right?
Oh yeah, I got a showcase next weekend. Okay. And college coaches are going to be there. It's going to be like an opportunity for me to get seen. And I'm really excited, because a lot of college coaches are going to be there.
Yeah. So tell people a little bit about, because I think they understand travel, but a lot of people understand, like, there's all the hard work that goes into travel, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is your team in Shafter?
Yeah, my team's in Shafter.
Okay. So you guys are Shafter made, and then you guys travel, like, wherever.
We're Shafter Brawlers, and then we go out and do our thing. Our last tournament that we've had was in and it was in Hanford. Okay. And we go to a lot of these local tournaments, but I feel like even at the local tournaments, like everybody's like, we're still a high level play. And going from, like, if you compare all of them, like pony, high school, travel, like travel and high school are the ones that are like the most similar because it's
too.
a lot of competitive girls. They're bigger, stronger, and most of them are like going for a purpose. They play travel for a chance at college softball. And well, for me, I didn't. I did it for college softball for a really long time, and I want to say like a year or two ago, I was like, I don't think I want to do it. And then this year, there's some signs, and I was like, okay,
Take the signs.
I think this is the right move for me. And I started like a recruitment page, recruitment process, and yeah.
And it's very important. So definitely, I think all athletes, right? So sometimes when you don't think about it and, you know, you go in your freshman, sophomore year, you're like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go and play, right? And then you decide, you start seeing all the signs and let those signs come to you guys. And, you know, there's always chances. There's opportunities. And we always say, like, it's really important. And I think we stress it to our kids, to your players, like, build that player profile. You know, that Instagram, that social media, like, yeah, great, go have your own, but you want people to see you. And especially when you go out to those tournaments or those, you know, showcases, that's what you want to be known as, right? Like, you want them to give them your actual page, your athletic page, and be able to showcase, like, this is who I am, this is what I do, like, you know, start building that out. So, guys, that's important. Make sure that you guys do that. You guys need help eventually, you know, Chamba will get to that next step and we'll help out with that stuff as well. But I think that's so cool. But now you're going to take those signs, right?
Yeah, I took it all and I'm putting it to work for sure.
Okay.
As of now, I don't have any offers, but I am looking at some schools.
Okay.
And I'm really excited for what the future holds for me.
I'm excited. And if whatever you need from us, you let us know. And, you know, definitely we want to see you guys, you know, grow and get to the next level and go off to college. Talking about college, where are some of those colleges you know, you have your mindset on?
Well, for me, I want to go to a junior college first to get like a feel for it, because going straight to a 4-year college, playing softball, like that's a lot. And I kind of want to ease into it. So some colleges are like LA Harbor, Cuesta. I toured at Coalinga College not too long ago, and I really liked it. Where else?
Like, you actually want to leave. I don't know how your parents feel. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that was always like
the plan.
That was always my plan. Like, I want to go for a little bit and maybe I'll come back. No, I'll come back. I'll come back.
You're like, after I've done what I have to do, then I'll come back.
I'm too family oriented to leave for too long.
They
like,
could go with you though. Dad and mom, they can come with.
Yeah, they can go. Yeah. But yeah, it's just schools like that where they got a good softball program, and well, from what I've heard, the colleges that I've been looking into have really good softball programs. They're good in academics. Like, it's just all around a good school. And I feel like that's what every athlete's looking for, especially like student athlete, like good academics, good school program. Like,
and that's, you know, I think that brings up. You want to say anything?
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
you guys
we're like
great.
full blown conversation in here, but I think something, and I like that you brought it up that you want to go to a junior college, because a lot of people think that they have to go straight to a, you know, a UC or, you know, a 4-year university. And guys, you don't have to do that. Like, you can test it out, you know, go play any of the sports, softball, baseball, whatever it might be. Get on the field so that you don't lose that, because I'm sure you know how it feels that right after high school you're not playing anymore.
Yeah, it sucks. Cal State did not have a football team.
Yeah, so it's a little different. So take those opportunities, and you know, a lot of people don't know, but you can get recruited at junior colleges.
Oh yeah,
so
it's one of the biggest ways that people get recruited. They do they transfer, and you're still going to college and getting your degrees and your certifications that you need to do what you want, and while playing the sport you love. Like, how it doesn't get better than that.
It doesn't, and it costs less money at a junior college, so just take that into consideration, because the same thing you're doing at a university for those 2 years you could do at a junior college for half the price.
Oh yeah.
But it also allows you guys to, like I said, it gives you that opportunity, but also there's way more scholarship opportunities. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
another thing. So make sure I'm pretty sure you are looking
yeah.
into that. So scholarship opportunities are there, and people need to kind of be aware of that as well.
Yeah. Well, as a senior, I feel like senior year, obviously it's a big year. Start
Mm-hmm.
applying for colleges, like all these scholarships and stuff like that. I feel like you just gotta apply to as many as you can. And obviously, like, might not get all of them, but you're gonna get a good amount, and whatever money comes out of that is gonna be the biggest help ever. I seen it through my brother. Like, he applied to so many scholarships and he got so much money.
Really?
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
going to CSUB right now.
See? Look
And
at that.
it was a big help. So yeah, that's one thing that I feel like everybody should do is like apply to as many scholarships as you can. And I feel like junior colleges are so frowned upon because like
it's like the stigma, right? It's like the stigma.
Junior colleges are
yeah,
equally as good as UC, CSU, those big colleges. I feel like it's the same, just a little cheaper.
Yeah, and you still get to go have fun, guys.
Yeah,
like, go have fun.
Yeah, I have the girls that I used to play with for high school, they're playing at BC and they're like, oh, this is the best. Like,
oh,
yeah, like we get to play, we get to go to school, we stay here, like
you still get to be with your mom and dad.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Going to mom and dad, because dad seems super supportive, and I'm sure mom is too. Tell us a little bit about like your family dynamic and how supportive they are.
Oh my gosh. So my family, we are super close, tight knit, and there is, I want to say a lot of us because there's a lot of us.
Okay.
But all of us, we're all in a small town love. We're all of my tias and tios and cousins, they all go to my games, soccer, softball, whatever it is. Like most of our family plays sports. So they're always at the volleyball games, soccer games, baseball games, football games, like literally any sporting event, we're there. And my mom and dad, my brothers, such a big, like, they're my biggest support group, and like I lean on them a lot because I do a lot, and I know that they do 10 times more than I do for me, you know? So I feel like I would not be where I am without them. I love them so much.
No, that's so good.
Yeah. They're my biggest cheerleaders, and they give the best hugs whenever it doesn't go our way.
Oh,
so
and it's okay.
Yeah, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why I kept playing softball. It's like, well, I know I'll have somebody supporting me, so I think I can keep going. Yeah.
Tell us a little about like give some advice, more so. Like, give some advice to like the younger generation, because taking losses is not easy, right? And you've been playing all your life, so you know that taking losses is not easy. And like you said, you have them to kind of rely on. But how do you kind of take a loss?
Okay, so this was one of my biggest losses last year. I went through one of my biggest, like, I want to say, like, it wasn't like a tragedy, but there was a collision that happened between me and one of our players, and she ended up breaking her leg. And just being involved with that and seeing her go through her whole process, that was a big loss for not only for me, but for our team and for her. And being a part of that, like, it was one of the worst things that could have happened to me, because it did bring my my self-esteem down a lot. And I feel like I was scared to play again. Like, that was one of my biggest, like, one of my biggest fears, like going back and like going and like playing with the same intensity, because whenever we were playing, it was a close game, pop fly, and we both we collided. And but that was one of my biggest losses. And just going through that is talking about your losses, accepting them, and just rolling with the punches. It's gonna be the best way to go with a loss, you know? And also not holding yourself not pushing yourself too hard, because that's one thing that I struggle with. Like, every time, like, let's say I make a mistake, I'm like, I've done this so many times, I've been playing for this many years, like, I should know this already. But everybody makes mistakes, nobody's perfect, and just give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Like, it'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. And well, for me, with what happened last year, I was a mess. like mentally, emotionally.
It takes a toll on you, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it
And
takes
you
a
felt
big
it. And
toll.
as girls, because,
Oh yeah,
guys, you get on the field, you get hurt, and you move on sometimes.
Yeah.
But as girls, like, there's a lot more because we feel bad and we're emotional. And, there's a lot more going into that. But
yeah,
I'm glad you got through it, right?
yeah. I got through it.
Okay.
And she also got through it. She's doing a lot better now, Victoria. I love you. Yeah, she's a lot better now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wish we had more time, but
Yeah.
he's already telling me it's time. So no, but thank you so much, Miranda.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to talk to you after. You guys seem, so cool. Your dad is amazing. So is there anyone before we take off, anyone that you want to thank specifically?
Oh my gosh. So I got a lot of people, but I'll just sum it up. My family, my tias, tios, cousins, babies, whoever. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always supporting me. My teammates. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying.
It's okay. That's totally allowed. I've cried.
My teammates, I love you guys so much. Thank you for always being there for me. Coaches, thank you so much. You guys do so much, and it never goes unnoticed. I love you guys so much. My community, love you guys so much. You guys, biggest supporters ever. I feel like Shafter has the best fan base, and I will never say otherwise.
And I've heard that. So we're going to go to one of these games.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Shafter
heard that
Wasco's coming up.
Oh.
You guys need to go to that.
When is that?
Is
that Friday?
No, 2 weeks from now.
Might be doable. Okay, might be doable.
2 weeks from now in Wasco. It's the biggest rivalry. It's the best.
We'll go sit on the Shafter side and make sure that we get a Shafter softball shirt.
Shafter shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Miranda. Babe, I'm so sorry. You didn't talk
The
that
chemistry
much.
was
I know.
incredible, so that's why I didn't step in. It's fine.
But thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm just so glad that you came on board today. Like, thank you so much. Guys, we try to tell you guys all the time, like, make sure that you take advantage and create those pages, create those things. Eventually, hopefully, Chamba will be there and be able to help out on those next steps. But definitely don't forget also to go and follow Miranda's page. Miranda will tag you, and just make sure that you're supporting all of our athletes that come on here, because they're all like you guys. They have a vision, they have a dream, and let's make that all possible with who we are as fans. So don't forget to
Like and subscribe.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.